And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
So, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Hey, you remember the commercial? You know the one I'm talking about, right? A one, a two. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? You know, it's interesting because you say this and we talk about this and I say this. You didn't say it. I said it. I talked about that old advertisement. But how many things are you reading right now? Or how many ads are you seeing on TV or on social media or wherever you're spending time browsing anything and taking in information where people are putting these crazy headlines out there and you're questioning, what is the point of this? Where is this thing going? I mean, I watched some of these political ads this year. It just blows me away, you know. He's going to make us all die. You know, and then I'm reminded, I should, in full disclosure here, I do have a degree in advertising and communication. And interestingly enough, you know, the folks that go in and put those ads together and journalism, those headlines together, the ones that suck you into it, that make these huge claims that this person or that person is going to do all this awful stuff and the world's going to end tomorrow and, you know, the sky is falling, Chicken Little type stuff. They do that on purpose. It's basically to get you to suck you into it. And if you're online, you see this all the time. It's called clickbait, right? You're browsing the internet and you see something that catches your eye over here. And of course, with all the algorithms and everything else with the internet right now, they're tracking every move you make. And so if you're not, you know, watching yourself and using the right software and stuff, you're going to find that they're going to know you better than you know yourself some days. It's kind of crazy that way. But the thing about it is they're putting this stuff out there just to suck you in. They're giving you these headlines, these sensationalized headlines. Well, why are they doing it? Why? Because they want you to click on it. They want you to click on it. They want to suck you into it. And then, you know, their favorite ones is not only ones that suck on it, but the ones that repost the negativity on Facebook or on Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat. And they take some article or sensationalized article that's really negative. It just takes one little clip of what somebody said and then turns it into a whole different thing. And then they push it out there and people just run with it and they just start putting it out on all their social media. And they did their job. The advertisers and the marketing people, they did their jobs. They got you clicking on it, you know, and they're making money. So here's the deal. If you see crazy stuff out there in communication and you see blanket statements, you know, scratch your head for a moment and say, hold on. Hold on for a moment. I don't know any person, you know, in my life that's, you know, unless they're in jail maybe, I don't know, that wants everybody to die. I don't think anybody wants everybody to die. That would be a really lonely existence. I mean, just go watch, Castaway with Tom Hanks, right? It'd be a pretty lonely existence to be all alone in this world if you wanted everybody to die. And so just remember, as you listen to the sensationalism of the articles and the media and what journalism's putting out there these days, they're doing it because they're in the job of making money. They're for-profit businesses. They're making money. They do sensationalized headlines. So before you click to repost something and post something that's a sensational headline, think about that for a moment. Have you really vetted this thing out? Do you really know what it is that they're trying to send out there? Because you may think you know, but I'm going to share with you, in the advertising world, it's really about making money at the end of the day. And if you look at a lot of the political commentators out there on the radio or in the news, they'll let you know, if you talk to them one-on-one, and I've talked to a few of them, they'll let you know they're entertainers. They're really not in the news. They're really not they're not a politician in the elected position. That's not their role. They're entertainers, and they entertain people. So they share their stories, and they share their political views, and they share their sensationalism. Why? Because people like it, and people listen to it, so they entertain them. So depending on which entertainer you listen to, and they call it news, we call it entertainment, at the end of the day, if it's for a for-profit company, they're in the business of making those clicks happen. So think about this. Next time you read a sensational ad or hear a blanket comment, ask yourself, do you think a person would really say that? Do you think a person would really mean that? Or is it really sensationalized just to get you clicks so somebody can make some money off you? I want you to think about that in communication. I want to think about what you're reading. I want you to think about what you're posting. Because remember, all that stuff out there is whether it sucks you in or not, you're going to decide what you want to believe or not believe. And when you do that, you make the right choice for you and for your family.